We are back with another SolCex video. Yes. So before I start anything in terms of what I'm going to talk about today, what I want to say first is to address the people who are invested in this token, the SolCex token. And this is for your own benefit. Do not, please do not, I know you hate me, but do not deposit your funds into SolCex exchange. Do not do that. Keep your money on your wallet. I'm giving you advice here. Do not even send any money. Do not send any funds to them, right? If you just trust the project, I don't know how or why, or even how you can still do this and trust this. Just hold your shitty SolCex token in your wallet, right? Don't send it to them because you won't be able to get it back out, most probably. I just want to say that first and foremost. So, because the likelihood of you getting that out is unlikely. So, we're going to move on and we're going to go and we're going to start talking about SolCex, the launch, right? Because it launched yesterday. This hyped up exchange. And it seems whenever I do a tweet, everyone's always back. The fudder. Apparently, I'm the king fudder or the lead fudder. I lead this FUD, apparently. When in fact, I can actually, put a conversation and a sentence together without sounding like an idiot or a retard. Because I can speak English properly. I know how to type without putting typos in. And I don't sound like an idiot that's trying to scam people. So, this is... Wait, they got rid of... They got rid of... Right, I don't know where I was because I had to pause. Oh yeah, that was it. They got rid of Mr. Handsome Man here. Funny AI / Fiverr dude bro. They got rid of him. What a shame. Unless he's down here. Oh my god. Remember this? These hired people. Look at this. We're going to go into it because you can't get more of a shit launch than this. And you know what? This was my tweet. This is so out of order, this video. I apologize. So I posted this, right? This was my first glance look at the exchange. And I will refer to this tweet for this video because it makes sense. Because I need some sort of structure. Otherwise, it's going to be all over the place. And a mess, just like the website. So at first glance, these were my sort of first impressions of the launch. Sort of how it looks and how it feels, and more importantly, the features and the functionality, and whether or not it's an accessible and functional exchange for these investors and future investors to go on. Because this is meant to be apparently what they say is a top tier exchange, and you can't ever be a top tier exchange with how you are delivering and how you are treating your audience and customers, because a top tier exchange would not ban people. I would love to be a fly on the wall in that Telegram group last night when it launched, because there was a lot of unhappy people, and you can see it on Twitter. You can just do a search. I'm not going to go through everything on Twitter, but you can just do a search and there's a lot of unhappy people, a lot of investors that are not happy. And it's obvious. There's a handful of people that are calling this a scam against the majority, which are probably in the hundreds on Twitter, defending this piece of shit. So at first glance, no listed tokens, number one. Actually, that should be number two. The first point should have been I should have changed the order in this. So the first most important point is that this exchange has fake and botted trading volume. Because I'll go over it, I'll show you now, because this is what you need. This is the most fundamental reason why this is a scam. So this is the actual website. It's called SolCex.cc. CC as in Charlie. So SolCex.cc. Now, there are so many things wrong with this website, but the point I'm going to go to first is this. So we're going to go to the trading page, which is just go for BTC first. Okay, here we are. So this is BTC USDT. Now, I can't believe people are so hyped about this, because I'm gonna get to the point straight away, so you understand, so you can sell this token, because you are in a scam project right now. So this over here is what you call, I don't know how many people as well are familiar with centralized exchanges. And what's funny as well, I'm going to get to this point, I swear. But what's funny, right? What's funny to me is that they say they are the first centralized exchange on Solana. How is this on Solana if it's centralized? You're sending your funds to a wallet. I'm guessing it's a Solana wallet. Is that how they justify it? I don't know. But ultimately, if I'm trading BTC, if I want to withdraw that BTC or Ethereum, then, or BNB actually, BNB is probably the best example, then how on earth is it on Solana? Surely if you're a Solana-based centralized exchange, you wouldn't want those tokens to begin with. Am I right in saying that? That should be your unique selling point, that you're strictly Solana. But no. So I don't know where they got the phrase only first centralized exchange on Solana, because there's nothing about this that is Solana. Nothing. Apart from the name, Sol, and this logo that is Solana-y. But yeah, okay, back to the point. So this is an order book for the exchange. Okay, I've had people in the comments on Twitter say to me, this is the order book of BTC overall. This is the exchange order book. So this is from the exchange. And so is this trading volume. Right? And this trading volume was before this launched. This was last month when they'd released that Poxy video. On my previous video, I actually go over this point. But this point here is the most fundamental reason why this is a scam. This entire order book is fake. It's fake. Look at these. Fake. Fake. I say fake. These are actually probably real, but from a different exchange maybe. because that's what I think they're doing here. They are scraping data from other exchanges using APIs, and they are throwing it onto their own website. Because you can do that. I can build this. I'll tell you this now. I know about websites. I've built websites before in the past. I haven't done it for a couple of years now, but I've built websites in the past. I know what applications to use. I know what to do, right? I could do this if I really wanted to. If I wanted to make millions of dollars, and I wanted to, really get some money into my portfolio, and this is not an idea for you scammers out there, I could build a website like this quite easily. It's not very hard, because all you do, it's not, because there are I'm not going to say how to do it, but there are ways to do this that you can easily do it yourself. It's the internet, right? You can do anything if you want to. I'll just put it that way. So this is fake. This trading volume is fake. There is no way in hell that they have been trading this amount of money has been going in and out of the exchange just for BTC. Sorry, not in and out of the exchange, but for trading the BTC in the last 24 hours. And I don't know if I think I mentioned it on my last video, that someone argued the point that that's the trading volume for BTC in general. It's not. It's not. It's just for this apparent exchange, because the trading volume for Bitcoin is per day in general overall is in the billions. Let's just say that 15-20 billion a day, and that's on a bad day. Point number 2. Oh yeah, no listed tokens. So if we go, and this is one of the biggest complaints of this launch. Go back to the homepage if it will allow me, because now getting around this website is hard. It's a challenge to actually get somewhere. So if we go to GameStop, I want to trade this promised launched listed token, right? Oh, I can't. I can only trade Sol USDT, ETH, BTC, BNB, and Sol USDC. And do you know what's weird, right? I would understand if, say, there have been some negotiation issues with certain tokens to get it listed for the launch, right? But for all of them to have issues and not be listed is a bit of a concern, okay? That should not happen. And the biggest point that I saw, a very underrated tweet which should be liked to oblivion, is someone said, why is SolCex not even listed on your own exchange? That should be your biggest red flag, because what is happening here, and I'm not going to sign up. No, I don't need to. I can see everything in front of me. I don't need the experience of this disaster. I don't need to not even have your own token listed on your own exchange. Do you know why they haven't done it? The main reason, in my opinion, is because they don't know how. I say don't know. They never are going to plan to be for trading to work properly. That's not going to happen. They're not going to have these tokens listed, and the problem is with that as well is that these tokens aren't just going to give up their liquidity for people for that SolCex just to list it. SolCex would need to buy. They would need to buy liquidity. They would need to buy the tokens on dexes to put it on their exchange. That's how these listings work primarily. Whenever you see projects you're in, and you go on transactions, you see Kraken are buying incremental amounts per day. You see Binance are buying because they buy on the market. They buy on dexes. They buy liquidity, because how else are you meant to trade it? Because that's another reason why this is pretty much a disaster of a launch. People are saying it's an embarrassment of a launch. So what's my next point? I had another point. My next point is nothing has changed since the VIP launch. And that's true, right? Nothing has actually changed, because if we go back to this video up here, this is the demo video, the 7-minute video. This literally, I swear, this is literally this. Nothing's changed here. Going, start trading, try and get into. Look, I mentioned this before about the trading volume. Man, I can't believe people are falling for this. And they've had the worst people promote this as well. If we go on, so these are the latest top trending tweets about SolCex. They've had this person who they pay to do a little, YouTube short or whatever, TikTok video about it. Embarrassing launch for SolCex. How do you launch with none of the tokens? It's true. How do you? Oh look, there's me. So yeah, they basically they pay people to do reviews. Is this another one? Oh my god, look at the state of this. SolCex to the moon. Oh look, this look. I tweeted at Solana Floor, and I think maybe they listened because they didn't reply. But the Solana Floor are a very news sort of update Twitter account, and even they got mildly fooled temporarily. I'm surprised they haven't deleted this tweet, to be honest with you. They should delete this. But it's so long ago, it's just been pretty much archived. But they should get around to delete it, because it's an absolute scam, this. I tweeted at them after I saw this, and I said, you need to take another look at SolCex, because you are a reputable Twitter account followed by 30 people that I follow, and that you don't want your reputation just to be, shat on. So hopefully they listen, because they haven't tweeted about SolCex ever since this, and ever since I made that tweet to them, and hopefully other people did too. So they saw a few people mentioning it. Hopefully there was some influence there. All right. Right, next point. What was my next point? No licenses, right? So when you are, because they've they've said that we'll get to this guy in a minute. It's funny. They've said on their video that you can buy crypto. It even says on the site here, services, buy crypto, trade crypto. So those are two separate things, right? If I'm buying it on a centralized exchange, I'm using fiat currency. And if I'm trading it, that means I'm trading my USDT for Bitcoin, for example. So those are two different things. I think we both understand that. What is alarming is that if I'm going to buy crypto, and by the way, this takes me to the trading page, because I know for a fact and that they have mentioned that you can buy crypto using your debit card or credit card. I've seen that multiple times in many different places, on reviews, on I think their tweets as well before. So you need, if you're dealing with fiat currency, you need licenses for anti-money laundering. You need licenses to trade and to receive and exchange, whether you are withdrawing or depositing. You need licenses for those things. You just do. You are trading money, and you are a business. You're a company, apparently, which there's no information. I don't think there's any information about the company, because if you're a centralized exchange, you are going to be a company. You just are. And this, we're going to go on. What's the next thing? All right, that's that point over with. Website is a mess. I mean, the website is a mess. It's just a mess. We'll have a look now at if I go to, let's go on support. I think this takes me to, and look at that. Their URL for this is solcex.cc/cms/support, and CMS stands for Content Management System, and that's the back end of the website. That should not even be in your URLs. I don't know how they fucked this up so bad. I don't know what's going on with this. Look, if I go to support, I get taken to this to be perfected. What? Where's my help? I need help here. I need help because I signed up to this because I've seen. I haven't, because some people don't understand sarcasm in this world. Because some people sign up to this, right, and they're not getting their email code, and they say when they go on support, there's nothing there. And here we are. We're on support, and there's nothing here. Did they forget? Have they? What would the point with this? When I mention this, the website is a mess, and it takes you basically goes nowhere, and nowhere fast. The point with that is, what the fuck were they doing for the entire month? What were they doing? Nothing is the answer, because all they wanted to do was have another month where they can pump the token, potentially pump the token, right? This is the token. Let's go on weekly. So this is the weekly. So they announced that they are going to be launching end of May. It was end of May, wasn't it? End of May, they announced that they are going to be launching on the 25th of June. So they were at, say, 0.011 or 0.012, right? Come to the 25th of June when it launched. Let's go back to the 4 hour. It launched. This is where it launched. So it managed in the space of 4 weeks to go up by not very much, right? And then when it happened, when the launch happened, we are live. The token inevitably does dump for the sell the news event. However, this was a pretty extended sell the news event, in my opinion. Sell the news events don't last this long. I think there was a lot of people just disappointed with this, and it's rightfully so. It's evident. It's just clear as day. And it's still sad to see people are still buying into this crap. Man. So, sell the news event happened, / maybe I don't follow, I've not been following this, wallet by wallet, but maybe the devs sold here when they launched. It wouldn't surprise me, because this is a scam. So, that's probably what happened. So yeah, the website's a mess. And lastly, which I mentioned at the beginning, do not deposit funds to this centralized exchange, because there's a very strong chance you won't be able to get it out. Very strong chance. So don't do that. Also, this exchange got launched, and apparently there's no support. There's no one helping people. People need help. Do you know what's amazing to me? What's amazing to me is that people are so bullish on. I've kind of finished my points now. I'm just giving my overall vibe about this as well. This launch, this project as a whole, because it's probably going to be one of the last videos I do on this piece of shit. People were actually asking me to do an update video on the launch, so here I am. What's amazing is that people have bought this token on a DEX. You've bought your SolCex on Radium, and you are so hyped for a centralized exchange. Do you see the issue there? Do you see where already that this business has gone wrong? Is that you've bought a token that's on a DEX, you've bought on Radium for a project that's going to be a centralized exchange that requires you to KYC for I don't know why reason. Why would you KYC on this? And it was just, the more you think about it, the more you get baffled. You get baffled. At the same time, you get annoyed because you know that this is just a disaster. Why would you KYC on this website? Why would you? It just makes no sense. And then what's crazy to me is that I've seen screenshots of people that have deposited their SolCex token to the exchange. This SolCex exchange. And you can't make up the stupidity. I mean, I understand that people get so sold on something that they have not been convinced yet. It hasn't clicked in their mind yet that it's a scam. I understand that, but to send your SolCex tokens, and some of them had like something like 5,000 tokens. You know, it's not loose change. It's, you know, it could be a lot of money to them. To send them to the exchange, you're basically sending it to a burner address, in my opinion, because that's going nowhere. That is not good. You're not going to be able to get that back out. You're not going to be able to get that back out. I don't think, anyway. That's the thing. In the comments, have you been able to withdraw yet? Let me know if you've been able to withdraw. I would love to know, because I'm not seeing anything about withdrawing. All I'm seeing is screenshots of deposits and yay, it's live. Hooray. I've not seen any people go over withdrawing. So please let me know about that in the comments. I will be very interested to know that. Because if you can withdraw, then that's at least something. But if you can't, which is my main theory, I don't think you'll be able to withdraw. I just don't think they will allow you to withdraw. That's just how dodgy these people are. I believe they are. I believe that you won't be able to. But if you are, let me know, because that will be very interesting. Very interesting if you can withdraw. And you know, don't be like, oh, don't be some scammer saying, oh yes, of course you can withdraw. Yes, oh, send me on Twitter a screenshot that you've been able to withdraw, or do a video or something. I need, you know, sort of concrete proof. I don't want you just saying yes I did. You know, that goes nowhere to me. That does nothing for me. It may to you because you bought into this token, but not me. Not me. You'll believe anything if you buy this token. I'll tell you that. All right, let's go. He screenshotted when I said I'll sell all my crypto and stocks worth $193,000 into SolCex if this launches as a working exchange. Hope it does. I'm sick of having a low IQ and staying poor. I love the fact that he screenshotted this. That's amazing. It just shows a lot. It really does. And then I go into the comments, because he said, what I told you guys, he will keep FUDing after the exchange goes live. And here we go, the paid FUD are still FUDing. Now, I'm not a paid FUDder. You know, maybe I'm that good at FUDing that it looks like I've been paid. Maybe. But I said, it's FUDing itself organically. Because it is. It's self-imploding. It's doing itself no justice with this launch. Look at this. This is support. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. This is meant to be a tier 1 exchange. Top tier. Don't be silly. Alright. It's FUDing itself organically. I mean, you can't get more organic than this. It's doing it organically. People need help and they can't get any. That's just one example. It's FUDing itself organically. FUDder always FUD are gonna always FUD. Like, it's hard to read English with these people sometimes. It is launched, so buy your into it is launched, so buy your into the project then as you promised. See, now I see why these people think I'm the lead fudder. It's because I can string a sentence together properly. Are you guys on damage control on Twitter? This is me. Are you guys on, obviously, are you guys on damage control on Twitter? Good to see you can't argue any of my points addressed. Keep up the good work of whatever this is. Like, whatever this is they're doing, what is this? Nothing? So yeah, they say FUD. Fudding. You're in this project, mate. You're in this project, Mr. King Crypto and SolCex Leaks, which I find as a hilarious name. You're in this. Surely you would be able to destroy these points that I've made here. It should be relatively easy, because you're in this, and you can tell me that that it's not true. You can go on the points I've made, and you can make arguments against this, right? Surely, but no. You don't. You just say I'm fudding because you know what I'm saying holds some weight and merit, because you know. You're probably part of the team, or you are holding on for dear life, literally. Right, so I'm not sure what else I can say. What else can I say? Alright, just doing a quick look on the latest. So that's it. That is SolCex, and I think I'll leave it on this page to end with. So we've got a launch. We have launched. The launch of this SolCex is literally the video we watched last month, with no listings, no support, website's funky. Most importantly, the volume, the order book is 100% fake. 100% fake. That's all you need to go on if you are deciding whether to invest in this garbage, is that the order book on the trading page is fake. Everything is fake. Even if you buy Bitcoin on there and you deposit USDT, they have made it. They've made this website fake, so they can make it that you have numbers on screens, right? It's just like with any other DeFi project. When there's numbers on a screen, doesn't necessarily mean it's there. It's just numbers on a screen. So try and withdraw that if you can. Good luck. That's why I say it'll be interesting to see if you can withdraw, because I don't think they're going to allow you to withdraw. But yeah, back to that. The trading volume's fake. Order book is fake. When you buy the Bitcoin or Ethereum or BNB on there, you are just buying numbers on a screen. It's not actually going through the order book. It's not going through the order book. It may appear on the order book on the side when it highlights you, but it's not you. It's part of the system they've built, this bot, this fake bot, whatever it is. So that's the end of the video. This might be the end of the saga of SolCex. I haven't done many videos. I'll tell you what, I've had a lot of IRL stuff, so in real life stuff going on. So I haven't been motivated to go online and do videos, right? It's not your priority when there's stuff going on. So there's that. But I will get back to doing stuff semi-regularly again, like I used to do. But you know me, if you've been subscribed for a while, it's not really consistent. I hope entertaining when I do them, or provide quality information, or helping you out with such scams like this, because this is a sinking ship. And I think as well, I'll leave it as, and I think my last sort of message for this is, I think it's going to take up to a week for current investors that were bullish on this to realize that this is actually, it's kind of a scam, guys. Is it a scam? Those questions and those statements will start to appear. Those will come. And you are going to get people on Twitter, of course, shilling it still, and still being very bullish that it's launched. Yay, it's launched. Can't wait for X listing, XYZ listings. I mean, if you've launched and you've not even listed the tokens you've promised for about 2 months, that is sad. That is really sad. No tokens launched. No tokens launched. Not even your own. Not even your own. Oh my god. Like, it makes you wonder what the fuck they are doing, or what even is this? I know it's a scam. but to at least, for your scam, put your own token on for the scam. You know, it's really weird that if I'm going to launch my own exchange, I will have quality crypto token on there first before Bitcoin. Goddamn right I will. I don't know why I've not done that. It's weird. I'm not even going to scratch my head over it. Alright, that's it. That might be the end of this SolCex exchange saga. So I hope I've provided, over the last 4 weeks or so, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, whatever, information for you to make your own decision on whether or not this is actually a scam or not. Of course, I welcome all the FUD. You can hate me all you like. I appreciate any sort of love. I do. I truly welcome the FUD. This is the interwebs. And I hate to be that guy soon that I say I told you so, but goodbye.